Everybody, it's Dan. Name of my channel is Numerical Lion, where I use Gematria or Gematria to reveal the false reality in which we live in. Everything by the numbers. That's what it's all about. Everything by the numbers. So I wanted to catch up on things. I haven't done a video in a while. This is a story about James Wiseman. Couldn't open up the page for some reason. ESPN doesn't work on my browser. It's really strange. It'll open up every other web page. So anyway, it was a story a few days ago. Memphis declares James Wiseman ineligible to play. So let's check out my blog here. Memphis has declared James Wiseman ineligible and will withhold him from games after the freshman basketball star withdrew his lawsuit against the NCAA on Thursday. The school also announced that they would apply for his reinstatement by the NCAA. In order to move the matter forward, the university has declared James ineligible and will immediately apply for his reinstatement, the university statement said. Pending the notification, James will be withheld from competition but will continue to practice with the team. So anyway, this happened on November 14th, a day that is the 318th day of the year, November 14th. November 14th, just to show you. It is the 318th day of the year, 47 days left remaining. It's a significant number in this practice. And Memphis equals 47. We're talking about Memphis on a day, that leaves 47 days left in the year. There's Memphis with the S exception. Where S is 10, Memphis equals 47. There's 4 base ciphers and a fifth because S is the 19th letter of the alphabet and can be reduced twice. There's English ordinal, which just means A equals 1, B equals 2, C equals 3. So you add up M, the 13th letter of the alphabet, E, the 5th. You add everything up, and that equals 83. Reduction is everything reduced down to a single digit. So instead of M being the 13, it's 4. Instead of P being 16, it's 7, etc. And the S exception, as I mentioned before, is when S is 10 instead of either 19 or 1. Reverse ordinal is just that. It's really easy to understand here. A is 26 now, and Z is 1. And reverse reduction is the same thing, reducing everything down to a single digit. So Memphis equals 47. With 47 days left in the year. Also, Memphis Tigers. Go to Gematrinator.com. I guess I could have just done this. Memphis Tigers equals 190 or 19. And why is that interesting? Because NCAA equals 19. NCAA equals 19. Look at NCAA and Memphis Tigers. Memphis Tigers 89, NCAA 89, right? And then NCAA 19, Memphis Tigers 190. So there's some overlap here between the NCAA and the Memphis Tigers. And the Memphis Tigers have been in trouble before. I think they had a championship vacated when Derrick Rose was there. That championship no longer is on the books, or those wins were no longer in the books. I don't think they won the championship that year, but those wins were vacated because of some irregularities. So also 89, the 24th prime number. If you look here, also a very special number, the 11th Fibonacci number. And lawsuit is what's going on. He's dropping his lawsuit. Lawsuit equals 24, right? And it's the 24th prime, and it's against the NCAA, and it's the Memphis Tigers. Also that number 33, which comes up time and time again in this practice. So lawsuit 24, he's declared ineligible. It's 84 and 60. I'll show you why that's interesting. Oh, there it is right here. We'll put it here. Because lawsuit and ineligible both carry the same gematria of 84. Lawsuit 84 in reverse, ineligible 84 in forward. So that is interesting. Also, Wiseman is 84. He's a wise man. Think of the biblical connotations of this. Wise man, 84. Also 105. Like, oops, put this on the wrong one. Wiseman. So 105, lawsuit 105 as well. So Wiseman involved with the lawsuit, 105, ineligible. Wiseman and ineligible, they go hand in hand, right? 84, 84. So that's what's going on there. James Wiseman also 60 and 42, just like ineligible. I don't know if you saw that. So ineligible 60. Oh, it's James Wiseman is 60. James, his first name. James Wiseman, 60, also 42. And 132, which is 33 times 4. Remember, we were talking about a lawsuit before. Lawsuit 33. Plus, if you write out 33, it equals 60. See that? Just like James just like James Wiseman, James's first name, also a big 33 here. 33. Their favorite number of masonry. So Tigers also 42 and 84. Plays for the Tigers. I mean, he'll be in the NBA. Tigers 33, 42, 84, just like lawsuit, just like Wiseman. You know. Oops, put on the wrong one. So, Tigers. Oh, we didn't even do Tigers there. Tigers. So, seeing how he wears number 32, America equals 32. You know, and it makes me think of civil rights as well, because it's a whole Negro story here. A day with 64 numerology, also a day with 19 numerology. I don't know if I mentioned that before. 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 4 plus 2 plus 1 plus 9 is 19. Also a day with 64 numerology. 11 plus 14 is 25, plus 19 is 44, plus 20 is 64. So, got to think about civil rights. Civil rights, and it was passed in 1964. Civil rights 64, passed in 1964. Not a coincidence there. So Wiseman 105, 84, lawsuit 105, 84. So the headline, Memphis declares James ineligible to play after he drops lawsuit for the... Sometimes I do this, just decode the entire headline. And that equals... Well, one of the numbers it equals is this one, 1081 or 181. And why is that significant? Well, 181 happens to be the 42nd prime number. And remember, Wiseman is 42. If you go back and look here, let's see if you're going anywhere on this thing. Let me try scrolling down here. So Wiseman 42, Tigers 42, right? The headline equals 42. What else was 42? Memphis, no. Tigers 42, Wiseman, James Wiseman 42 as well. 42, the N-word number. And they love to code this in their propaganda. N-word 42. Jackie Robinson wore the number 42, but he wasn't the first Negro ball player. This guy was Moses Fleetwood Walker. And Moses Walker, if you type in Moses Walker, Moses, look at Moses. Moses equals 64, talking about civil rights, right? Moses Walker equals 42. Also a lot of 33 in here. It's all 33. Moses Walker 42. If you look at Moses Walker, he played 42 games. Look at that. Games played. I don't know if you can see that. He played 42 games. And Moses Walker equals 42. Born in Toledo, which is interesting because LeBron James and Stephen Curry were both born. I'll show you LeBron, and LeBron is total 42. LeBron James, where was he born? Oh, Akron. He was Akron. My bad. So anyway, it's the N-word. Moses Fleetwood Walker equals 102. The N-word equals 102. Also 84. James Wiseman 84. The N-word equals 102 as well. I think it was the same. No, it's not the same. So I think that about does it here. I just wanted to talk about these guys were from. Went to Toledo. I mentioned that before. So anyway, thanks for supporting. Check out my blog, DanielTheLionsDen.blogspot.com. This is Dan for Numerical Lion. Please spread this work. We need people to know about this code and the N-word code, and how they like to shame black people, how they like to do what they do. Look, this guy his debut was in 1984. We're talking about 84 as that number, right? So, I could go on and on with the decode, but we're going to stop here right now. Thanks for supporting. Please spread this work. Check out Zachary K. Hubbard. Check out Dan Barrett. Also, Shigozi Truth, Simple Truth TV, and others for their great work. Thanks so much.